The OAL Spring Jewelry Exhibition would not be possible without the great support of our local sponsors, the Ohio Art Council, Great Columbus Art Council, and of course all of you members. Thank you so much. The Spring Jewelry Exhibit this year had 260 artworks submitted by 97 artists. We have artists here from Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, smaller cities, larger cities. Congratulations to 57 artists whose work was selected in this exhibition. Let me please give the microphone to our president of Ohio Art League, George Leach.
You know, it is a challenge being a judge, a jury of one, and it's always difficult to kind of be like, nah, not that one, or you know, this is, oh maybe, oh maybe not, and you have to make these like real decisions that, you know, some people aren't going to care, particularly the artists. So and just because, you know, if there are any artists here whose work is not in this, you know, show or didn't make the selection, I don't think I don't care. You know, but at a certain point you have to make some decision about space, and you have to take some, you know, aesthetic decisions, however subjective those may be. And I've been asked, so it's like, oh, so first place winner is Amanda Klein, whose work is there. You've seen the ribbon, perhaps. Self-portrait from the trailer window. And I've been asked, why did you choose that work? And I guess my response was, like, behind every work there is a person, there is an artist, there is a practice and a life and a place and a space in which that is made. And, you know, the point here is not to be like invalidating or completely validating, you know, any of that. I mean, just because I didn't pick a work or just because I chose a work, yeah, so I am the curator of contemporary art, so I have some, I don't know, bona fides. But that one in particular, I thought, revealed those things to me. You know, there is a person there, it's a self-portrait. It's a self-portrait in a home. And it's, you know, it's a really beautiful image. If you look at that, it's a landscape as well as a kind of domestic scene. And, you know, yes, it's a trailer, it's a fairly modest one. But, you know, as I said earlier, maybe sort of like what we need right now is a bit of modesty and a bit of directness, a bit of honesty about who we are and the conditions under which we live. So I chose it. It stood out to me. Likewise, you know, second place is Ardeen Nelson, as an artist that, yeah, I have to admit I'm familiar with her work, and I'm always, you know, impressed by a certain kind of conceptual integrity to her work. So I won't go into too much. And third is Evie Zimmer, an artist that I definitely don't know. The work Orange Crush there is a sort of tondo, which was just an interesting take on still life and something that kind of I thought, oh, that's, you know, different and interesting, and kind of, if I can encourage Evie in her work and in her pursuit of, you know, some artistic goal in this way, then I'm happy to do that. But everyone, you know, whose work hangs here should, you know, I suppose, be glad. I'm glad for them. You know, obviously I was looking at digital files to make all of these decisions. And when you actually enter a space and see a work sort of in the flesh, it's quite different. And I have to say, a lot of it is a lot better. So congratulations to everyone. Thank you once again for the opportunity. And yeah, I'm happy to hand these to anyone who's here. So at some point, just find me later. All right? Thanks, and please have a good evening.